first day practice?
Typical first day practice. A lot of energy, a lot of enthusiasm, not much execution. So willing hearts, willing spirits, kids trying hard, anxious to play, nervous, and the execution left something to be desired.
A lot of guys mentioned the competition, and obviously with open spots, did you see that?
Yeah, this group I think has kind of a chip on its shoulder, and with so many spots up for grabs and no really returning stars, so to speak, I think there's a real heightened sense of competition and kind of competitive spirit. In fact, all the coaches and even support staff can comment on it just in the past day and a half. But that part's been fun.
How much do you expect your freshman class to contribute?
Hard to say. If you look at past history, 4 to 6 freshmen, true freshmen play every year. So even though this group maybe was more highly touted, I wouldn't see the numbers more than that, but 4 to 6 possibly.
Why didn't Drew Phillips get
Drew Phillips is not cleared from the clearinghouse. There was either a test score or a transcript that was supposed to be sent that wasn't received, and so he wasn't cleared. Hopefully it'll be handled Monday, and kind of a surprise to everybody. Clearinghouse again said they hadn't received it, so we resent. The family resent it, and hopefully Monday we'll see.
Coach, how did you see the
as being ready?
You know, the one between the conditioning that I saw running the Y and then out here, I was impressed with JJ today. He looked really fit, he looked quick, he looked confident, and I liked his leadership. So that, if you had to single out an individual, I thought the defense was really competitive and enthusiastic and hungry. So that's probably just the easy ones to say.
Quarterback play today, what did you stood out?
As you can see, kind of the theory today was picking up from where we finished in the spring to try to make an assessment, and it looked about the same. We still had a long ways to go execution-wise, a long ways to go chemistry-wise, and a long ways to go just in terms of understanding and position mastery. I still think we're very capable, but I have to continue to look at ways to accelerate the growth and development within a team setting as much as we can. I felt pretty good about it today in no pads, but that's going to be my biggest concern, is to architect the number of tries we can get for the candidates.
After day one, do you still anticipate most of the camps going to start?
I do, yeah, I do. And again, I reserve the right either way. If there ends up being someone that really emerges and pulls away in camp, that'll be great. If not, then I'll just wait till that happens. And I'll try to present as many situations as possible for us to make that assessment.
Riley went out first. Is that just a flip of the coin? Or
pretty much, yeah. You shouldn't read a thing into it. Again, we basically picked up from the rotation we had at the end of spring and just continue to, for lack of a better way, to know what to do, because in the summer we can't watch them. So that's all we had to go on.
Did you see better chemistry between the receivers and quarterbacks than you did in the spring?
Our receivers are very talented, and our offensive line I'm very impressed with. And we're capable at tight end. We're just young. So to me, it's just a matter of playing the game together. But we have the right weapons in place, and we have the right talent. They just need to play together. And so whether they're better or not than the spring, I'm not sure, but I know they're capable. It's going to take time to get them all on the same page.
You guys don't start the season ranked. I think you're 28th. And your take on that?
I would just as soon be there. If you're looking objectively and saying when you lose your quarterback to the NFL, when you lose your running back to the NFL, when you lose 2 tight ends to the NFL, when you're replacing some guys on defense, regardless of past history, to start, if you said 28th, that's about right, I think. And we'll play our way either up or down from there. But again, my guess is, and yours probably as well, that poll at the end of the season won't resemble what it looks like at the beginning of the season. So it's just something to talk about, I guess, until then.
You mentioned your running back going to the NFL. So what do you expect to do now with JJ and Henry? Split time between them?
Between JJ and Josh Quezada and Brian Correa, I expect it to be by committee. Yet again, like the quarterback play, if somehow through the fall camp there appears to be a clear favorite along there, then he'll get a larger share of the load. But they're all capable, and I like the idea because you have 3 different type of backs, and so you might see packages for each, or you just might see kind of tempo changers. There's nothing wrong with that.
Do you have more confidence in your young, inexperienced players than maybe you would have in past years?
I do. There was a point when I just randomly pulled up the roster the other day, and I was guessing, which it was a guess of how many, if we were to travel 64, which was for a conference game, my guess was 50 of them would have been redshirt freshmen or sophomores or true freshmen, and yet I'm maybe I'm little bit over optimistic, but I was okay with that. I mean, because I think they're capable, and I think especially the redshirt guys, the year in the system has really helped them, and the sophomores certainly. So it'll be interesting to see if I'm accurate or not.
Coach, hasn't it really taken you, though, to a sixth season to get that talent level to where you feel that comfort?
You know, it has, but it's an interesting dynamic because as the talent increases, the youth also has increased, and so it's almost like a restart in year 6 with a different group of players. And so even though we've been very consistent and had success, it almost literally feels like we're starting again. And that's kind of exciting.
But better young players across the board?
I think so. I think so. Yet to be proven, but if you're just, from what I'm seeing right now, I think so.
Manu Mulitalo today?
Manu Mulitalo also has a clearinghouse issue, and his was a 2 classes that each high school has what's called the 48H form. Those are core classes. He took 2 classes that are on their 48H form, but the school never sent the 48H or the new one to the clearinghouse. So that's going to take probably till Monday as well.
So with both Drew and Manu, the scores with the tests are in, it's just a matter of getting
Exactly right. Exactly right. And interesting, if you talk to Chad William, there's thousands around the country that are having similar issues, and it's just this time of year. We thought we were a little bit surprised by these 2. We thought they were in, and we're just waiting for the clearinghouse to then say confirm it, but they're saying they didn't receive it, so that kind of set us back to the start.
You kept Jordan out of team today?
Yeah, and will for a while until we're just absolutely sure he's healthy and etc. But that's where he wants to go. So that's just
In your 6 years, have you ever won an appeal with NCAA?
I don't remember it. If we, it almost. I'm not even going to say what I was going to say. No, we haven't. We have not.
When have you had similar types of occasion to appeal?
I don't even remember, but just I don't appeal with much optimism and hope. I usually appeal because I think it's right, and then just get confirmed again that I'm not.
Who was the first player to get up to the Y today?
Oh, Matt Marshall broke an all-time school record. I think it was 16:03 or something like that. You can check with Coach Omer, but phenomenal. And he was carrying. That's doing push-ups and turns as well, besides his running. So it's unbelievable. It was great.
McKay said he was 20 seconds faster than last year, and he wasn't.
McKay was 4th, I think.
Yeah.
Didn't break the top 3. The kids really, really competed hard.
How far ahead was Marshall?
So if you're Matt Marshall, 2nd place, which I think was Buckner, was about here. 3rd place was about here, and 4th place was maybe 2 steps back.
It was a sprint then.
It was a dead-on sprint, as hard as I could go.